Hello and welcome back to another episode of The Expanse. Today we are watching Season 4, Episode 8, The One-Eyed Man. We must be coming up I think we're nearing the end of the season. There's only like 2 more episodes after this, so that's exciting. We're nearly finished Season 4. So last time we had slugs, which is a little bit concerning. Like, they didn't have enough problems to deal with, with the flooding and the planet trying to kill them and their ships falling out of orbit. Now they have slugs that kill you when they touch you. They killed very fast as well. So I'm very fascinated in these. I imagine that they're more native to the planet than to the protomolecule or whatever is on the protomolecule building. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. So many thoughts about the protomolecule, but I don't have enough boxes to put them in yet. And what was the other plot we had? Avasarala, wasn't it? Avasarala and her husband trying to find common ground and be there for, or he's being there for her, and she's struggling with feeling like she doesn't have control and feeling like So, and she went after Marcos, but she didn't find him on the ship, and it was very suspicious, and there's shenanigans afoot, but let's find out what these shenanigans are, shall we? Let's watch this video, shall we? Not too much to say. Let's just go in and watch the episode. Let's go. I'm always fiddling with something while I do these videos, because I just need to be moving my hands, and today it's this. He's a little chameleon guy. We're seeing her in a lot more domestic settings at the moment. Look at all those pretty clothes. But yeah, it's like the show's kind of breaking down the layers and showing a much more vulnerable side of who she is. It's not going to look good for Earth.
Danger the armistice and put the alliance.
Haven't seen him for a while.
In jeopardy.
Gao is going to push this hard.
You've given Gao an opportunity
I think that you should
accidentally.
get on the road, speak directly to the voters.
Close the door on your way out.
She does not like her PR team very much, does she?
I'm here to tender my resignation.
General, you do not need to fall on your sword over this.
But I cannot, in good conscience, continue to serve a leader who recklessly puts Marines in a line of fire for her own gain.
We were hunting
Dozens of innocent civilians died.
Well, how did the ship actually explode?
But I cannot.
Oh dear. I'm beginning to think Gao is a better leader, but I don't know. I don't know what the show wants me to think either, which usually shows have an agenda and they have this is the right way that we want you to think, but this show doesn't, and I love it for that. But it also means I'm spending a lot of the time being like, oh, people are making decisions. That's a decision that's been made.
Welcome to Medina Station.
It's good to see you.
You promised to hold your temper.
I did.
Yeah.
You sold us out. You gave Marco's location to the Earthers and got dozens of innocent Belters killed.
Marco rigged that ship to blow and kill
Okay,
everyone.
that's how it...
He set us up.
And you took the bait!
Oh, was he the source?
The video he is now broadcasting is going to rally thousands of Belters to his side.
And your bullshit statement blaming the UN will rally thousands more. You're putting this on me?
You weren't there. She cast her right to vote. She saw the larger picture unfolding in that airlock. And even more problems to solve, so politics be damned.
Okay, I'm pausing this for a second. For one, I'm really enjoying how Kamina and Ashford are like a united front now. They've figured out how to work together, and they've got slightly different perspectives, but they've figured out how to make those perspectives work with each other, and they're making a really good team. So, when it comes to Marco's plan, the impression I'm getting is that he somehow planted that shot of himself on that ship, and then that information got sent through Fred Johnson to Earth. And then Earth destroyed, or Earth raided the ship and it got destroyed, which is what Marcos wanted, because now a bunch of innocent Belters were killed by the UN, and it makes Earth look really bad, and Marco looked like a hero because he was trying to avoid Earth's capture.
You can do it without me.
Ooh.
I quit.
Ah, drama.
Never mind about that United Front good pair. Now, although the question is, will Ashford follow her or will he stay?
Hey.
How's it going down there?
Not great.
Belter wandered off. God damn it.
You're doing all you can.
Oh, they are blind now. Wait, everyone's just blind now? Has it been that long? Hey, he's actually alone now.
One of us needs something to go right.
Oh, he sounds so tired.
We connect the ships.
I think he's starting to lose hope of getting out of there alive. Okay, he was actually alone there for a minute, so my theory that he's been avoiding Miller doesn't stand anymore. How's Amos faring? I want to know.
find Barrett?
Got them all.
Oh, Amos is not doing well.
Got them all. They're dead.
Make sure they don't keep coming.
Yeah, he's not coping with not having his vision. Or the way the hood makes his head, like, face shattered like that.
I'm keeping it.
No, he needs to feel like he's in control of something and has some power in the situation. That low angle shot of, like, his hooded eyes made him look so ominous there, though.
Propylpiperidine stereoisomers. The poison.
It's a very fast-acting poison.
Even blind, we'll be safer up there than without these slugs fooling us.
Yeah, but what's up there?
Leaving the Belters behind. Thank you, Captain.
I don't think anyone's having a good time on that planet at the moment.
Ice mining. Out on Europa. Say it could be a minimum 10-month job.
Wow.
Thanks for being cool about it.
I suspect she's not going to be cool about it internally. She's so desperate for connection and relationships.
What's the package?
I wasn't
Actually,
provided with that information.
You don't ask questions in this line of work, Bobby.
You mean we're getting paid not to ask questions?
Yeah.
Is that it?
This music is so ominous. I feel like, if possible, we should get everyone onto the Rosie and then try the dragging thing and then put everyone back on the barb.
I hear these slugs got some of them.
Without the meds.
Matri, what are you doing? Is it? Oh no. Oh, he's uncovered. Oh, he's not. I'd be like, grab him and drag him out of here, but Amos's mind's like his place right now. I think he's gonna react bad. Yep. He's gonna react badly to being touched. Otherwise, I would have said just drag the man out of there. Give him a hug.
Amos, look at me.
You can't see, my guy.
As long as we're still breathing, we're alive. I can't lose you.
I feel like this being blind it's not just a sense of not having control and power. it seems like it's triggering something for him.
On the station.
Murdering innocent people, our own people, in exchange for peace with the NS. I'd offer you the job of running this place, Kay.
Yeah, he did. But I declined. I have more
Not
pressing.
gonna lie,
Like what?
kind of ship it.
I am going to hunt down Marco and
Okay, go with him.
Interesting way to start a future
That sounds fun.
peace.
the longer Marco lives, the more followers he will recruit, and the more our nation and our peace will be at risk. No, for this mission, I am going to
Yes.
need a good XO.
I'm here for this.
The job is yours.
You don't have a job anymore, Kamina. Yeah, I'm kind of ship it a little bit, but also I'm fine with them just being good buddies.
Isai.
Hey,
Hey,
Come on in.
How do you know where he lives?
I told you I'm not going to help you.
This
move
is a nice
weapons or
house.
Anything that will
I
hurt
like
people.
the
Beltran
style.
said there was nothing lethal.
But you don't know for sure.
There's no reason why Mars should continue terraforming.
Mars has been terraforming for generations. It's a part of our culture. We're not going to abandon it.
You think all those scientists and engineers are going to keep creating an atmosphere that won't be finished for another century when they can go work on another planet already with air they
That
can
instant gratification versus building something.
just people like you. If you want out, just say so. You don't owe me anything anymore.
And she's gonna go to protect him and make sure he gets out alright.
When I was 5, I lived in a basement.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd have nightmares. And when I woke up and opened my eyes, everything was still black.
Yep, it's triggering some trauma memory in him.
That's when they came in. I thought I was dead. And there was nothing I could do about it. There's nothing we can do now except sit in the dark and wait to die.
How you going? How you doing, Holden? Don't like that smile, Mercury.
I can't let us die down here.
It's not on you.
Yes, it is. It's on me.
He's taking all the responsibility again. That hero complex rearing its head. That I'm the only one who can do it.
What if your blood is normal?
My what?
Your eye fluid.
Ooh.
What can we do to find out?
Why would that be different? I guess they'd...
I mean, this is the only way.
We only need a little fluid.
But she did mention... I'm uncomfortable by this. She did mention that it might be something to do with his multiple DNA of parents.
In the machine.
Yep. Yep.
How long do you think it's gonna take? Until
Oh, that was quick.
that was quick.
You might want to see a doctor. You have precancerous cells that could become
Yeah.
life-threatening.
We
if
knew
not
about
treated.
that. It's fine. The cancer.
Well, I already knew that.
Maybe it is the
I was
radiation.
irradiated on Eros, so full of oncocytals.
Oh, he's got a radiation patch.
Finn, no, I don't want your hand. You have a medication port.
Yeah.
And we saw that in a recent episode. We saw him take injections in that
What is killing the organism?
and reminded us of that.
It's been a while since I've seen you smile.
You can't see anything right now. Whew. Hope, that breath of hope, and then the blossoms in the background here.
I'm sorry, memorials are never easy.
She's going off script.
And how impersonal they are makes them even worse. Because there are no wars for what these people meant
It's a
to
lot
you.
of low shots of her.
My son,
We
Charlie,
don't often see her
was a Marine.
shot from this angle.
He was also killed by the OPA. When he died, all I wanted to know was who was responsible. But it is my fault that they died.
Ooh.
My job is to keep the people of this planet safe. And I failed to do that for your loved ones. I failed all of you.
That's big for her.
And as a leader.
Because she's very proud. And yeah, that
I am to blame.
she needs to be infallible.
I understand.
That shift of the focus to Nancy Gow in the background there was great. Oh, that's the fun ball bouncy thing.
David.
Good, just busy. How are things with you?
Yeah.
Gowan.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Great. Yep.
That's good.
Not awkward at all.
Do you want to grab?
I got placed in the terraforming project. Got the third highest score in the chemical engineering exam.
That's great.
I'm doing my duty for Mars.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting that the like older generation is the one abandoning Mars, and the younger generation is still working towards, you know, the terraforming and the dreams of Mars, and Bobby's kind of stuck in the middle.
Good for you. But if you're in such a rush to leave, you should probably just go now.
Bobby.
I'm not doing anything. You're the one leaving.
No, this is not who you really are.
Oh yeah, that's what you know. So you think I need to be fucking saved, is that it?
That's not what I'm saying.
You don't get it. You're still buying into the bullshit. Look around you. The dream of Mars is dying.
So stealing it and getting yours, that's the answer?
Go. Do the job.
Oh, come on,
Be a
don't
good
leave on
Martian.
these terms.
See what's here when you get back.
I will. I hope you're still here too.
What's the alternative, Bobby?
I'd hate to die because we couldn't shoot back.
Is she coming with us?
Well, we should probably toast the crew before we set off.
I'm a gift for your send-off.
Oh, she's not going.
You're not coming. Hold on to this until I finish the mission.
I have very much enjoyed watching their relationship develop over the past few seasons. And I'm enjoying where it's at now. And I think, like, while it would be fun to have Kamina go with him, I do like how that left off. The lighting in that feels odd, and I'm not quite sure why. It's very flat.
We are climbing higher.
I'm nervous about celebrating too soon, but yay! Okay. Yay, okay. Nothing bad happened. I think we're in the clear.
Hey.
Can someone please give Amos a hug?
Way said you were feeling better.
When you see my blowtorch, could you bring it back to me?
Okoye figured out a treatment for your eyes.
Really? We're getting out of here? I didn't think you could pull it off.
Yeah. Holden's like, neither did I.
Now I can say I took you in a fight.
Is it... I'm waiting for something to go wrong because we've had so many good things happen.
Miss Gow, do you have any comments on the new images from New Terra?
Do they change your position on the ring gate and exploring new worlds?
What are new images? What did... Oh, no. Here's the bad thing I was waiting for. Mercury, what have you done?
New Terra became public. A UN spokesperson has condemned the media for the irresponsible release of classified information and said that an investigation of the security breach is currently underway.
How did that get out?
Did you leak the images from New Terra?
Oh.
Yes.
You said the last thing you wanted to do was unnecessarily scare the planet.
I did. Now Nancy Gower doesn't have a leg or a platform to stand on.
You're inciting fear and hysteria to cover up your own mistake.
New Terra is the headline again, as it always should have. Nothing else in this election ever should have mattered.
Yeah, okay.
This isn't about the ring world.
Thought it was a very big thing for her to... Christian!
This way.
I did what needed to be done.
You used our son's death for political advantage.
Yep, that's
What I
fair.
said about Charnapol, that wasn't a lie.
That's what makes it worse, I think. Because you still took that pain and used it for political gain. Oh, what are you doing?
Has the light shuttle been prepared with a proximity detonator?
A proximity detonator? My guy! Oh boy. Hello, sir. Oh. Oh? Okay. Okay, so, Miller has been affected by something. That was, I feel like that was my favorite episode of the, season so far. I felt that I wasn't hugely invested in the plot with the Barbara Piccolo, Barbara Piccola, or whatever it's called. I wasn't hugely invested in that plot, but everything else was very good. Yeah, what's happening with Miller? It seems like he's not able to get through, like he's not able to connect with Holden, which makes me think that whatever protomolecule Miller is, and whatever the structures on Illis are kind of in conflict with one another, and the stuff on Illis are kind of blocking and like attacking almost the protomolecule that Holden brought. Because like they're not necessarily the same, and they're not necessarily made by the same people. Like they're very similar technology by the seams of it. So there's no, but yeah, it could be something different, you know, maybe made by a different faction of the creators, the whatever they're called, designers, creators, I forget the name. There's, sorry, train of thought, go on. But yes, that they could have the protomolecule Miller is and the protomolecule on the planet could have been created by two different factions of the creators who were in conflict with one another, and they're similar enough that Miller could interact with it, but they're also bad or something. I don't know. Because when did Miller disappear? It was after everything got activated, right? He like activated the structure and then we didn't see him again. So if he activated some kind of defense thing that also is defending against protomolecule, then that makes sense maybe why he wasn't able to get through. But then, and then he's just been kind of fighting and working to get through and managed to break through a tiny bit this time at the end of the episode there. He was also flickering through like different outfits and almost different phases of Miller, so I don't know what that's all about. I don't know. Yeah, that's my theory, is that the protomolecule on the planet is kind of attacking or defending itself and blocking the Miller protomolecule. Yeah, Avasarala. Ooh, Avasarala. Yep, she's making decisions. I did think it was a very big thing for her to, you know, go off script and admit that she was wrong and be, you know, undermine her pride and her need to always be right. But nope. I thought we were getting character development, but it seems, well, I mean, her character is developing, that's for sure. Just not sure if it's developing in a good way. Yeah, yeah, so again, she needs to be right, and she needs to be in control, and I think there's very much a core of pride in that, and she's disguising it with this is what is best for the planet. And that, I mean, she genuinely, I think there is a part of her that does genuinely believe that being in control would be what's best for the planet. But that belief is rooted in pride ultimately, because she can't give up control, and she can't let someone else do it, and she can't let herself make mistakes. But I am enjoying the presence of her husband in this season. I hope that they can work through this, and that Avasarala will like chill out a little bit, maybe. I'm starting to root for her to lose the election. Honestly, I feel like I've been heading that way for a while. It might be good for her to have that knock on her pride, and I think Nancy might be able to do a good job. I don't know. Yep. And yeah, and Bobby is feeling, well, again, her journey this season is being like that disillusionment and not sure what she's supposed to be doing, and being let down by her planet and her home, and still having that patriotism, but also being betrayed. Yeah, I don't have huge amounts to say about Bobby because I'm still not quite pinning her arc down yet. I'm really enjoying it, and there's a lot of very interesting things being raised. I did this episode really love the set design for Essie's house. Like, it was very sleek and modern, and I love the Mars architecture design and set design and everything. Not sure if it's somewhere where I would want to live personally, but it looks really cool, and it's really coherent. And all just the little world building things. You know, you had those kids playing with the holographic balls in that one scene in the street, and just the general sense of Mars almost feeling like a giant mall, because it's all inside and there isn't really traffic or cars or anything like that. And then in Essie's house, it's very domestic. You know, there's kids' pictures all over the walls. There's flowers, not flowers, plants, and there's food on the table, and it feels very lived in, and it was just a really fun set. And the Mars sets have been really standing out to me. And yeah, I've just been really enjoying pretty much all of the Mars sets that we have been seeing. They're very well designed. And they have a very coherent aesthetic. But what is in the box? Tiny duck again. But yeah, they're protecting a box. And yeah, they've been hired to protect a box and not ask questions. So yeah, I don't know what is in it. The last big box that was being transported, my immediate thought was Firefly, and how there was an entire person in the box that was being transported. So that's where my mind went. I doubt that it's actually that, but wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't it be wild if it was Marco in that box? It's not, but I don't know where Marco's at the moment and what he's up to. He rigged the ship to explode, and thus made Earth look really bad to the Belt. And that made him a hero because he was being hunted by Earth, I think. Still not 100% sure on what his plan is, but I'm very much on board with Ashford going after him, I think. Kind of sad that Kamina didn't go, but I really enjoyed, like, they both felt like they were in a good place, you know, they'd been a good team for a while, and now it was time for them to part ways and on good terms. And yeah, like I said in the episode itself, I just have really enjoyed watching Ashford and Kamina become genuine, really close friends. And I am gonna miss their tag teaming, because they make such a good duo, because they respect each other a lot, and they like each other and care about each other, but they come at things from different perspectives and have different ways of looking at things, and, you know, that kind of stuff. And yeah, like seeing how their different perspectives come together and they can work together to find a common ground. And I just really enjoyed how they were kind of tag teaming and backing each other up when they were having that conversation with Fred Johnson. That was a good moment. I enjoyed those characters. I enjoy all the characters, especially Amos. I feel like every episode I want to just be like, I love Amos, because I do, and I really like seeing more and more bits of him. I don't have huge amounts to say about him in this episode that I haven't said during the watching the episode. But yeah, he hasn't had as obvious an arc in this episode as in previous seasons. I think partly because he kind of hit a peak of his development and arc with the I am that guy scene. But there's been like an unpacking of his past traumas, I think, in this season. And Way and Holden both having a part in that, but he's also kind of keeping it to himself a lot, but then, you know, being blind and having that helplessness and having that the trauma memories resurface kind of forced him to actually talk to it and rely on his people to get him through it. I do think he needed a hug though. Like, come on, Holden or Way, give him a hug, please. That man needs a hug. Anyway, I think that will do it for this episode. I'm going to try and watch episodes 9 and 10 back to back. So, yeah. Those will be out when they are out and edited. I don't know when that will be. I'm trying to do it weekly, but it may not end up happening. So, yeah, stay tuned. Stick around. And I'll see you in the next one. You guys head off, grab a drink, get a snack, take a nap, go for a walk, go do something that's not on YouTube. And I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.